minutes. That's what we
Only going
do
to talk for 20
on the weekly drip.
on the weekly drip. Go ahead, guys. Chris Pesek, broker associate at the Dripping Springs Home Team, and my good friend Miss Ashley Tullis at the Atomic Properties Group at Keller Williams. It's Monday. It's 2:00. It's time for the weekly drip, and like Ashley was just saying, this is what we do.
This is what we do every week. Rain, shine, ice, snow.
Or like beautiful weather too. And I know that's shine, but my God, it's nice outside. But the wind started blowing. Come on. Like
It's gorgeous.
I
It is
can't
gorgeous.
I guess I can't complain too much.
Nah, there's nobody listening anyway.
No, they'd be like, shut up, dude. Whatever. How are you doing this week?
I'm great. I got to actually get out of town. I wasn't local this weekend. And
Did you make it to Coops?
we went to I want to say Mother's, but that's where the
Mother's has great no. Mother's has great etouffee and jambalaya.
Where did we? What was the name of that chicken place? Son of a gun. It's on a corner. Willie Mays. That's where.
Oh yeah.
And it was like Sunday supper on a Saturday.
Oh, come on.
The fried chicken, green peas, white beans.
See, this is just a continuation of our
rolls.
Show from last week. Talking about fried chicken. Come on.
Oh. I had to go to the motherland.
I'm hungry.
And like get ready for when Popeyes opens here.
There you go. And it's coming evidently at some point.
I had to prime my pump. So for those who don't know, I was in New Orleans over the weekend, but I actually have somewhat of a political commentary to make. Maybe.
Uh-oh.
I have never
the views of my co-sponsor do not necessarily reflect the views of me.
I have a sneaking suspicion you're going to align.
It's probably the same.
So I have I'm a very proud Texan.
Yep.
For the 550th time, I'm a 6th generation Texan. That makes my son a 7th generation Texan. I love the state. I'm proud of my state. And oh boy, was I so grateful that I live in Texas when I walked into the first establishment in New Orleans and I was told, you need to get your vaccine card out to come in here. And that's everywhere in New Orleans. You have to show a vaccine card to go anywhere in that town now.
Okay.
What?
We kind of live in a different world.
I have been to
kind of nice.
Florida, where they also don't believe in COVID. For sure, Florida doesn't.
Well, yeah.
I've been to California.
Vegas, California.
On the other end of the spectrum. I've been to Vegas. I've been to New York. I mean, I have been to quite a few places. My family has been to Chicago. I don't know, some other sketchy major cities for sure have happened. And New Orleans is the only place that I've ever encountered this. So that's my quick political commentary. I am so dadgum grateful to be a Texan today, where I can walk around and like go into places without showing my papers.
Anyway, I will refrain, but that's crazy.
Is there an underground black market on vaccine cards in that city? You bet your butt there is.
Of course there is. I mean, look, let's be honest. It's not hard to do. If you've got a computer, you can take a picture online and PDF.
I'm this close to done with my rant. I'm this close to done with my rant. Not done yet. What makes me most upset is that it is our poor service industry that have to be the gatekeepers for that. That's not their job. That is not their job.
They get crapped on daily anyway.
Yeah, for how awful for 18-year-old Sue to be like, I'm so sorry, ma'am, you have to show your vaccine card. Can you imagine what they have to deal with? That is not their job. They're there to feed, to keep people happy in like one of the funnest cities in the United States. And I'm just all mad about it. So really grateful to be a Texan, really sad for the service industry in that town. What a pain in the butt.
Yep. Wow.
And I'm done.
I can't add much. I mean, that's crazy. I had no idea that was happening in New Orleans. Okay.
Me either, till I got there.
I can now say that I'm glad that we did not take our yearly planning trip back to New Orleans like we had planned to this year.
It was interesting.
would have driven me up the wall. So anyway,
Yeah, it was interesting, for sure. But Mardi Gras season has kicked off. The parades are happening,
yes, they are.
very festive, very lively. It doesn't feel like normal, but it definitely feels a lot more back to
Yeah,
normal. So I'm excited that they're having Mardi Gras this year, and I just love the culture there. It's really a fun place.
it is, and it's just a. I can't think of a more melting pot place. Like
Ooh,
it's
true.
just, people talk about New York, and I've been to New York. New Orleans is different. New Orleans to me is a real, actual melting pot.
Mhm.
Everybody's in one spot. It's cool. New Orleans is a great town.
And I want to say on a hot day, but really honestly, on any day, you can smell it on Bourbon Street. You can smell that melting pot.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can, and it does not have to be a hot day because I've been there for New Year's, and you can smell
You can still smell it.
it. Wow.
So we had an event canceled last Thursday.
We did,
The
but
great ice
we
storm
are.
of 22.
Yeah, the great snowpocalypse, icepocalypse that we had. Anyway, I'm not even gonna stop. Stay on. We got to be 20 minutes. Okay, focused. Yeah, we had to cancel community date night, and I'm a little bit bummed, but we've already rescheduled. So it's still going to be. I don't know. Get Along Grill, Thursday the 24th. So in two, two Thursdays from
Two
this
Thursdays.
Thursday. Yeah.
Mhm.
24th, Get Along Grill. They are, Andrew is still going to offer 10% off of your check, which is crazy to me. Like drinks, food, whatever. That's insane.
Yeah.
So 10% off your check, but he is asking, please call ahead and get reservations. If you had reservations for last Thursday, call, change them. And that reminds me, I've got to call and change my reservations. They are not there today. I think he'll be back in there on Wednesday, so that's probably the best time to call. But yeah, community date night is rescheduled already, still in February on the 24th, and I'm fired up because I need a big freaking hamburger. That's what I need, or chicken
Ooh.
fried steak, one of the two. Like
Have you
I'm
had
I'm
their
jonesing.
buffalo chicken? You're not a wrap guy, but the buffalo chicken
I'll eat a
wrap?
wrap. I have not. I have not. Look, I'm gonna tell on myself, okay? And there's a lot of people in this town right now who are like, where in the hell has Chris been? Because I have not been to a brewery in Dripping Springs since last year.
Am I drinking more than you these days?
Maybe.
Oh,
I
really?
stopped. I stopped. See, everybody else is doing dry January, and I don't like. I can't roll like that. But I stopped drinking beer because of the beer belly. I was
Are
trying.
you going
I
gluten free?
No, 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 no. I just gained a lot of weight over Thanksgiving and Christmas. So I was trying to shed it, and the best way to do that is to stop drinking beer. Actually, I take it back. I was at Suds Monkey one time, and I had 2 beers
I
this whole
see
month.
your sweater.
And I didn't even plan that, but yeah, that's my little friend.
Yeah.
That's no, that's Astro. That's not Suds. That's Astro. Um, anyway, so yeah, all of my beer drinking friends, I'm sorry. After this week, we will be back at it, but I've cut it back to just clear liquor in January, and really, I didn't do much of that. It was not dry. It was not dry, but there was very much less beer consumed over here. So I need a hamburger or a chicken fried steak and a big freaking beer. That's what I need. 24th, it's going down.
I love it. I love it.
Yes, yes, yes. Anyway, yeah. So if y'all don't know, that's the Suds Monkey mascot, and I used to do this. I used to wear T-shirts on the show and talk about it. Suds
Mhm.
Monkey is one of our favorite breweries out here. I only have about 7 favorite breweries out here, but Suds Monkey is definitely one of them. Have y'all been there yet? Have you had their pizza?
I have not had their pizza.
They have
Um,
gluten-free crust.
I know. I'm particular about breweries. Like, I just wanna go in and drink all the things and eat all the things, and then I feel terrible. I'm still in recovery from that fried chicken, dude. I know what I did.
So I look. I'm trying to help you out. They've got gluten-free crust. I don't think they have a gluten-free beer, but they do have options other than beer. I think they have a mead. like our friends over at 12 Fox.
The meat's
It's
on
not
the
their
menu
mead.
right now.
What's
It
that?
is devastating. The meat's not on the 12 Fox menu right now.
Oh, I
Cider,
think
which
I
most ciders are gluten-free, so, like, I can get down with that.
yeah, and they have wine, and it's like a mini bottle of wine. It's not a glass, it's like an 8-ounce bottle of wine. I'm like, "That's pretty cool."
I was just talking to someone about really liking rosé from a can. Was that you?
Yeah, that was me last week. This is not that elevated. It is not out of a can, it's out of a mini bottle. But it's not like a mini bottle. It's it's there's 2 pours in there at least. You guys need to go to 12 Fox, really do. I mean, to, Suds Monkey. You really do. Give it a shot. And their
Maybe there'll be
salads.
maybe there'll be another community date night in 2022 we can go to.
So that's the other thing. They were gonna be our, community date night for Valentine's, but they sold that sucker out before we could even do anything, so we're just happy to have, reservations.
That's so cool. And tell everyone where you're going because it's
Uh,
amazing.
to Suds Monkey, and they're doing, they are d wait, what is it? The 80s
80s
rock
themed.
murder mystery.
Yes.
Yeah, so they've got live action actors, is that the right way to say that? Live action actors, I think that's right.
Yeah.
Anyway, they've got people there that are acting and they're bringing the show on the road with them, so it's a murder mystery meal, beer, all of that
I
on
wonder
for
if
Halloween or for Valentine's.
there's gonna be a montage because every good 80s movie had a montage.
You know what? It really did. I imagine the soundtrack that night is gonna be stellar regardless. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. 2 80s kids here. It's
Oh,
the
man.
best.
I have an 80s playlist on
Best.
Spotify. I almost wanna, like, announce my name so you can follow it because it's really, really good. Like, I'm very proud of this one playlist that I've curated. The other ones
Does
are
it
this one, so good.
but does it have Cruel Summer?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, then my wife would be happy.
And
That's her
on
favorite
our
song.
Wrapped, like, year after year, this is the first year in, like, the last 5, Kenny Loggins' Danger Zone didn't make it.
Oh my.
I know, I was really disappointed in my family because we all use the same account.
Right.
Very disappointed. Uh, but we only have, like, 8 minutes left. We should
Oh
probably talk
gosh.
about more community things. We have a big game coming up this
Mhm.
weekend,
Do you know
and
any local places that are doing I know, 12 Fox has got something big for the, Super Bowl.
well, let me tell you.
Oh,
Yeah. So, Backspin, and,
okay.
they have a ton of TVs.
Yep.
The amphitheater screen at Dreamland is gonna be
Nice.
broadcasting the movie. Jester King in their event hall, they're having a pig roast and a watch party.
Oh, well then.
Yeah. 12 Fox, The League, Twisted X, and there's gonna be, of course, TVs at, Homespun, Route 12, and the Barbershop, and then, as I mentioned last week, my church, Foundation Church, is having a Super Bowl
That's right.
party at the YMCA. I don't know what it looks like to go to a church Super Bowl party and, jam out to Snoop Dogg and Eminem at the halftime show,
I forgot
but
I forgot
I
about
haven't
that.
quite navigated that nuance yet. Can one crip walk at a church Super Bowl party? I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe,
Speaking of,
maybe.
did you figure out who owned that slab yet?
No, but I
I don't
have a
either.
lead, and I
Okay.
hear it drives up and down 12, in the morning and in the afternoon.
Sorry, I did not mean to divert us onto that, but anyway.
No, and for
You're
those of
talking
us
about
that
Snoop
don't
Dogg and
know what we're talking about, go watch last week's episode because I am on a deep CSI style investigation.
sorry. Yeah, that's awesome. Wanna also touch really quickly on some of the people that I know that are doing, Valentine's Day specials. So,
Yeah.
obviously, Suds Monkey is already sold out, but, the ones that I know of, I know Rolling in Time and Dough has got a little Valentine's thing going on. Um, oh, I just completely blanked out. 12 Fox also has a Valentine's little get together, and obviously go to these places, websites, or Facebook pages. Twisted X, I know, has one. And Epicure has a, I think they've got a special menu. I just saw that today for Valentine's Day. Any of them that I'm missing?
Maybe.
I caught you off guard. I know I'm missing something because I was looking at it this morning, but
So my little calendar icon is at the bottom of my computer, and I just glanced and was like, "Oh, today's the 7th, the Valentine's Day, that's
A
on the
week from
14th.
today.
That
Yeah.
is in 1 week from today." Yeah, I don't know. Are you a flowers
Oh,
and wine?
Levachet. Thank you, Martin. Thank you, Martin.
Thank you. How do you show
No,
up on Valentine's Day?
you know what? God, I got something in my throat all of a sudden. Thank God, my wife is not a big Valentine's Day person. Like I've
Okay.
tried in the past, like I've tried to do stuff. She's like, "Oh, this is lovely," but whatever. So yay for me. I chose wisely. I guess I don't know, but
Earlier
yeah.
you were talking about how much weight you had gained, like
hmm
between Thanksgiving and Christmas by drinking. And I thought, but you were still talking and I didn't want to interrupt, but now's the time to say it. Why don't you get on the Erica Pesek workout plan of Orange Theory and Camp Gladiator? That'll take it right off, right?
Well, yeah, if I could bring myself to do that, that's.
Your wife is brilliant.
I just don't feel like working out that much. And anyway, yeah, no, that ain't happening. That ain't
Okay.
happening. I worked out this morning. About killed me.
You don't miss a Monday. That's not you.
Never miss a Monday. Never miss a Monday. There was something else that I was going to talk about, and I forgot what it was.
How you married up. We covered that. That was
I
good.
married up. My wife has all my best ideas. Yes, this is a fact. This is how I win on Valentine's Day, by recognizing my role, which is just hold the goddess up. That's what you do. Just hold the goddess up. That's all.
This is going to
Guys,
be, that was the
follow me
clip.
for more tips. Follow me for more tips.
This is the highlight clip from this week. Just hold the goddess up
That's right.
and
Just
follow
hold the
me.
goddess up. Follow me for tips on how not to piss your wife off. No, don't follow me for those tips. I'll fail. Oh my gosh. One other thing, if you don't mind me wrapping up with this, that's what it was.
Is it
Um,
nonprofit stuff?
it is. Melissa, I don't know if I'm not a smart man. Anyway, we watched. Have you seen the movies
Forrest
that
Gump?
made us? Well,
Uh,
the movies that made us on
no.
Netflix. So there's this
Mm-mm.
whole series of the movies that made us, and it's a lot of '80s movies. But Forrest Gump's one of them. We watched that last night. It's really cool. It's like a behind the scenes look at how they made them, why they made them, how they almost fell through, and all that other stuff. Um, anyway, yeah, nonprofit of the month. Just to kind of wrap up, guys, if y'all don't know, myself and 35 other businesses in Dripping Springs at this point are supporting myself and Miss Ashley there and 34 other businesses in Dripping Springs at this point. Um, we've started a project called Nonprofit of the Month. We're picking a local nonprofit every month to support. This month, we're supporting Fortis Therapy Center with their Project Walk, where they are basically, long story short, they are offering a very, very intense physical therapy training regimen. To people who can't afford it but desperately need it. And they're raising money for that here locally in Dripping Springs. This is a project that doesn't exist very many places in the world, but we've got some people. Matt and Meredith are doing this at Fortis Therapy here in Dripping Springs. That's what we're raising money for. And these businesses that are around Dripping Springs, you will see little flyers like these at the cash registers and at Levachet in their little envelopes that they give out when they bring you your check. And this QR code will take you to a donation site directly for Project Walk. And we're just trying to make a difference in these people's lives. And so far, about a week in, we are around $400 donated. So just under
Amazing.
$100 a day. Yeah, not too bad. But need to do a lot more. So if you see these flyers around town, like a little ad that I'm going to put out today, even $1 matters. I mean, think about how many people are in Dripping Springs, and if everybody would donate $1, that's a lot of money in a month. So
How
even
about
$1 matters.
every time you complain on the internet, you pay
You
$1?
you've got to do. By the way, if you want, I will drop this into the comments, and you can go drop $1 every time you complain on the internet. I like that idea.
I'm just thinking of a good way to like donate a lot of money,
That's a
right?
great idea. That is such an amazing idea. All right, take us out of here. Anything else you want to wrap us up with?
my friend, we're all good. As always, we're here 2 o'clock every Monday talking about what we've been up to locally, what's coming up locally. We are in season 3, episode 5 or 6. I'm gonna say five.
6. I think it's 6. I don't
We've been
know.
at this for some time. Season 3.
That's right.
Season 3. So we'll see you next week. And that's all
For
I got.
episode 6 or 7, one of the two.
Yeah, totally.
Thanks, guys. We'll see y'all next week.